Why do I think a test is important? Well, I basically think that it's important for arts institutions all across Europe to bring themselves on the level of our own time, to become adequate, to become contemporary, and to meet the demands and the reality where it is, and not be stuck in a kind of old-fashioned understanding of their own role in society. And when I'm saying that, it's because I think both crises, from the financial crisis, but also the transition provided by gadgets, new mobile telephone technology, the webs, the whole transformation on how we perceive and how we consume culture has changed the way that the audience behaves, but the institutions tend to be in a very traditional, mainstream, wide, well-educated, upper-class perception of culture, and that is not where the future lies, and that is not even where our own children will go. So I think we have an obligation to try to understand the ways that our societies develop, and to adapt into that democratic structure that our societies have, and to meet the audience. And when I say meet the audience, I don't think that we are the educators anymore. The audience is actually very well educated. The audience are probably more users. They are more diverse. They are more disparate in a very positive sense. So we are confronted with a number of demands that we have to meet. We can't just talk about the power structures of the institutions because they are reproductive. So we have to put the ear to the ground. We have to start listening to where are the communities going? And the composition of communities, especially in the major cities, is changing. And you can be very local and you can be very global at the same time. You can be on YouTube or whatever, and you can be very interested in music from the southern parts of Louisiana without ever having been there, and stay in your local community in Lecce, but at the very same time be global. And this new word, glocalism, is one reason why we need to rethink how we work in the institutions. Whether it's a venue or it's a museum, we need to start communicating with the audience. And the only way to do that is to stop telling stories, but even to collect stories, to listen, to be humble, to allow time to educate us as institutions. And by doing that, we can also start exchanging methodologies and experiences across the borders in Europe. And I think that is very, very important.